South Africa. South Africa. Miss South Africa.
Miss South Africa.
Miss South Africa.
Oh.
Chidimma.
Chidimma.
Chidimma or Chidimma?
I think it's Chidimma.
Chidimma.
Yes.
That girl is receiving a lot of attention now. Yeah.
She was a participant.
Yeah, she was a Miss South Africa finalist.
Uh-huh.
Yes, so, this South Africa, we've always been right. Actually, the African community is always right when they speak about South Africa. And how South Africa feels about the rest of the African community.
Yeah, the xenophobic acts that they've always portrayed.
But it's not all South Africans.
No, it's not.
It's
I am not like that.
You're not like that?
Nope.
So you don't mind if the African community has can easily come to South Africa?
Can easily come to South Africa. It's like, no,
Yes.
it's not easily. I'm sure that they apply for their visas and they want to live and work in South Africa. I don't think it's easy, but I don't mind them being in South Africa.
But they should be able to come. Like every country should be able to vet people before they come in,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Open borders, even if it's open borders, we should be able to know and document and know who's in our country.
Yeah, that we should know. Yes.
Yes,
They should be documented. Yes.
Because South African, especially black South Africans, I don't know if I've heard a lot from the white folks. If I've heard a lot from the white folks about complaining about being able to come in and out or whatever. Because even when that xenophobic or that tension was happening before,
Yes.
mostly I only saw like black South Africa getting mad at, like, for example, Nigerians
Yeah.
being in South Africa. Oh, the Nigerians are coming to South Africa to take our jobs. They're going to take our jobs. We cannot have this in South Africa.
Yeah, it was only.
They must leave. The Makwerekweres must leave. Makwerekweres. Makwerekwere. Welcome to the show, people. Welcome to you guys. And if you're going to watch this later, yes, hopefully you keep watching.
Yes.
On
Hello,
this show,
guys.
we keep it real and authentic. We try to speak in a way that is relatable. We don't beat around the bush. We don't. We call a spade. Chidimma. That's this particular young girl. By the way, she's 23 years old.
Okay, yeah.
She was a Miss SA finalist. Apparently, she was born in South Africa.
Yeah, so she probably has South African papers.
She has South African papers,
Yeah.
but because of the attention that she's currently getting, because of this AFROPHOBIC situation that's currently happening now, that South African people like to bring to the forefront every time, which is a fact that sometimes hinders or that prevents unity of all Africans.
Yes.
Most Africans, the African community wanted the EFF to win because they love the message of the EFF. They love Julius Malema. They love Ibrahim Traore.
Yeah.
They're up for a spirit of Pan-Africanism. The African community.
Yes.
So they were pissed. They said, these elections that took place in South Africa, you guys came out and voted for the DA or whatever it is. Now it's the government of national unity. We understand. But they wanted Julius Malema. Even Julius Malema had to win. Yeah, the EFF to win. Even they had something to say regarding this Chidimma, this young little girl who's getting backlash. What happened here is, before we go into facts, before we go into that which that we've delved into to get all the facts and information regarding this young girl,
Yeah.
just off the top, she was born in South Africa, I believe in 2001. Her father is Nigerian.
Okay.
But her mother was Mozambican,
Okay.
from Mozambique.
Yes.
And they did certain things back then when she was born, illegally, I believe, or through fraud or whatever. She got her South African citizenship.
Oh.
Now, I believe her grandmother from the mother's side was South African or something like that, or the mother was not born in South Africa. So somehow they did some fraudulent thing where she received her citizenship.
Oh.
So now that she was running for Miss South Africa, Black South Africa, most South Africans came out here to say, hey, by the way, we don't want this one to win our crown. We don't want this particular Chidimma chick to come out here and represent South Africa as Miss South Africa.
But now, well,
It's not her fault.
clearly that is the first thing. Yes, it's not her fault.
Yeah, she didn't pick it when she was born.
No, what her parents decided to do and how to get her papers was completely beyond her control.
Yes.
Yes.
It was behind her control.
But now, also another thing, but in 2001, it was legal for babies born in South Africa from immigrants, they would get their papers legally.
Yes. So now, I don't know how the application was made or whatever, because the thing is, wherever you're born, because South Africa has this law where if you're born there, you can
Yes.
have those citizenship.
Yes, but it
Yeah.
changed a few years ago.
A few years ago.
Then it was there.
In 2001.
Yes.
But now there's freaking issues.
But the law has changed, so now what is the issue of these black South Africans?
South Africa,
Why you
Afrophobic.
Yes,
Afrophobic. We don't want Africa to come here, otherwise they'll take our jobs. That's the thing that always exists with South Africans. That's why I'm always hard on them. Because we want a united Africa. We want people to be united.
Yes.
Right? We want people to live together. I want to be able to go to South Africa. I want South Africans to be able to go to Nigeria, to Botswana, to Sierra Leone, to Morocco, to DR Congo, to Rwanda, to Kenya, to anywhere. We want to be able to move around so that we can do things that will be beneficial for all.
Yes.
You know, but the fact that South Africa has come out here and really like shine a light on this particular situation, on this issue,
That is actually disgusting.
it shows you almost like South Africa, you take the time to come out here and try to shine a light on this particular young girl because of supposed papers. It wasn't her fault she was born there in 2001. But you don't take the time, according to me, my views, you don't take the time to question this freaking Orania.
Yeah, that thing has been there for years.
Yes, this Orania that's there.
It's like, why are you attacking this girl that has literally been raised as a South African?
Yes, that's all she knows.
Yes.
Yes. But, you know, but the fact that they take so much time to go into no, we don't want her to represent this. Her father is Nigerian and all this kind of thing. It's just very disappointing. It's messed up.
And even the fact of like, you know, who let it out? Because I'm sure the Miss South Africa pageant, that community, they have gone into, they vetted each what do you call it, contestant. So
yes.
who is the public now to say no?
It was so big and so loud that the Home Affairs of South Africa took the time to dive in and to go all the way into paperwork and all this kind of, to check the history and all this to see what's going on. And when they found certain things in there, it was so much on this girl that she herself decided to withdraw herself from the freaking pageant.
And now, because there's, even after she withdraws from the pageant, it's like people are just gonna harass her, even walking around there in wherever in South Africa that she lives.
Yes, and it just continues to still build this freaking narrative that exists out there that South Africa is very Afrophobic. Afrophobic.
They are bullies, man, for this young girl.
Their priorities are messed up. Their priorities are all over the place.
That's sickening.
Yes, you want to attack this little girl You're not okay. She's not a little girl. I'm sorry, Chidimma. Chidimma, we love you, by the way.
Yes.
You should be Miss South Africa. Actually, from now on, Chidimma, you are Miss Africa. You understand? We Pan-Africanism people, we believe that you should have been. In fact, you're very beautiful than most of those little chicks that were there. It's true. She's Miss Africa now.
Yes.
Yes. Somehow she got promoted. So we're gonna be out here. We're gonna advocate. We are who? We are rules voices. We speak for those that are victims of certain freaking systems out here. It's the fault of all these puppets in Africa who still haven't united. Because if we were united, because we are one country, she would have had the complete right also to run for freaking Miss South Africa pageant in that South Africa.
Yeah, and she became a finalist.
Yes, she's got the traits. She's got the jawlines. She's got the beauty.
Goodness, and she's stunning, man.
Yes, she's got it going on. She's got it going on more than most South Africans.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, she's got it going on.
Very true, guys. Don't be jealous, huh?
Yeah, too jealous.
Don't be jealous.
Black South Africa is way too jealous because these features are striking. You guys saw the thumbnail before you came here. Very striking looks.
Yes.
It's not all black South African chicks that look like that. We're talking Iman looks here. You know Iman, that supermodel?
Yes.
We're talking Naomi Campbell looks up in here.
Glowing skin. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man.
Beautiful skin.
Let me just, her personal and family history. Chidimma Adetshina was born in Johannesburg, South Africa in 2001. She's the daughter of a Nigerian father and a mother with Mozambican roots. Growing up in Johannesburg, Chidimma excelled academically and was deeply involved in social causes, particularly advocating against violence towards women and children. By the time she reached 23, Chidimma was pursuing a law degree, showcasing her dedication to social justice.
Hey.
Some of those little chicks that run for Miss South Africa pageant,
Yes.
they don't even qualify already. They don't have the traits. They don't have these particular types of ambitions.
Yes.
You understand, huh?
A lawyer for social justice.
Yes.
And look what you South Africans did to her.
Yes. They decided to bring out their stupid little torches out here to try to
Yeah.
zoom in on this particular one that thinks he's so special. This particular one is the one that's going to win the freaking crown and perhaps go and represent us in Miss Universe someday. Oh, no. We want somebody that's perhaps even I think maybe she even speaks some of those local languages.
Yes, she should. I mean,
Yeah,
yes.
at 23, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Despite her academic and social contributions, Chidimma's journey was overshadowed by the revelation that her mother might have committed identity fraud to secure South African citizenship for her. That her mother might have committed identity fraud stuff
But
to
it says
secure this
might.
particular golden South African citizenship. Remember the podcast we did where I said, South Africa, stop being proud of stuff that was built during apartheid. Stop being proud of these freaking roads and these highways.
Yes.
Yeah. What did Black South Africa build? Because they're out here trying to maintain this freaking border here that is preventing the unity that we are all craving for. You know? So it's crazy. According to the Department of Home Affairs, evidence suggests that her mother used the identity of another South African woman to obtain citizenship for her daughter. This allegation became public after Chidimma advanced to the top 16 of Miss South Africa 2024 pageant, leading the Miss South Africa organizers to request verification of her citizenship. So she was whipping them
Yes.
left, right, and center with her walk, with her glowing skin, with her tenacity, with her brains, with her ambitions, social justice, and all this type of stuff. Black South Africa had to come out here and say to themselves, who is she? Let's dig deep. I'm sure maybe it's even some of her friends or maybe people who are very close to her that said, by the way.
Yeah.
Certain things got leaked, certain things came to the forefront. And now we find ourselves in a situation where after she's made the top 16, the Home Affairs of South Africa took the time. Who's the freaking new minister over
That
there?
Leon guy.
Leon something.
That short guy, yeah.
Now, while we understand that certain procedures and certain channels must be followed to the T, it's just disturbing and a little bit disappointing that they take too much time to do all this, to zoom in on this young little girl. Sorry, you're not a little girl, you're a woman and you are gorgeous. Young lady. You are gorgeous. You are gorgeous. Sorry, my sister. You understand?
Yeah.
Then to get rid of that freaking orania that still exists in the Northern Cape. I'm still going to, I just stated, the same tenacity that you South Africans are taking on this Chidimma, you should also take with this orania.
Yes.
Because orania is not supposed to be existing in this new South Africa. Since that 1991, since the inception of that orania in the Northern Cape in 1991, we've been coming out here, people have been coming out here and saying it's unacceptable that there's a place in South Africa where certain black folks are not allowed to reside.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? That's why I like Julius Malema, because he says, hey, we're going to get rid of that freaking orania. We need to get rid of it. It doesn't stand a place in our society or in this supposed rainbow nation, in this supposed South Africa that we all want.
Yes, it doesn't belong there. It needs to be disintegrated.
It needs to be dismantled.
Yes.
It needs to disappear. Everybody should be able to live everywhere. Why are we called a rainbow nation?
Exactly.
Why are we called a rainbow nation? Why are you taking out on this young girl who was born in 2001, who had no choice in whatever that... You know, these judiciary people or these systems that exist, they don't have any form of critical thinking or any form of... You know, only when it suits them, then they'll find certain laws and certain freaking clause here and there to fucking suit themselves. I'm telling you.
Yes.
But they will not be out here to try to read this thing from a moral standpoint type of thing.
Yes.
Yes. You know, when it suits them, they do their work. When it doesn't suit them,
they just turn a blind eye.
yeah. When the Oppenheimers, some of these richest families in the Western Cape, are the ones that are still in control of certain freaking assets of South Africa, they turn a blind eye. But when it's this gorgeous queen, yeah, sorry, she's not even top 16, no. She's top 1.
Jeez.
She's top.
But and also the thing, how they advance to the finalists of getting top 16. It's public voting, right? I can't.
I think it's voting, but I've never believed that it's only through voting or certain steps that they take. You see those people that control or that organize these pageant, they always have their favorites.
Oh yeah, of course.
They always have
They
their
try to just
favorites.
push them through.
You remember that Claudia Henkel or whatever,
Yeah,
back
Henkel.
then?
Yes.
They always have their favorites. Somewhere in those rooms, they come out here and say, this year we want a white girl to win. This year we want a black girl to win. This year we want short hair. This year we want Afro. See the DA?
Yeah,
the DA
yeah.
what? They put an Afro chick right there. Just like back in the days when they chose Musi Maimani, the black guy, to represent the DA, the white party. Understand? So when it suits them, they'll come out here and do certain things according to certain race to get certain communities to support them, to advocate for them, to stand with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know these people. We got a comment over there. Who's talking there?
Yes. Oberman. Oh, where'd it go? It says there was one of these stories in Brazil. A black girl won, and then they took the crown from her and gave it to a white Brazilian.
Why?
But for
Why
what?
did they do that? Because that particular year they needed a white one to stand up. You know, this is unfair. You know, it's such. You know what I love about me?
I actually can't wait to hear this because the way it started.
What I love about myself is the fact that I don't have any trace of racism within me.
Oh yes.
Yes,
Yes,
I don't.
of
I don't
course.
even look at that. I don't even look at that. I don't believe in picking friends according to race or whatever.
Skin color.
I don't choose to be the way I am. I just love that about me, that I don't. I see color. I'm not stupid, but
Yeah.
I love the fact that it's not about. I know that whether it's a black skin or a white skin, it fades.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
it ages.
It ages, yes.
It doesn't last forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, despite and whether you're rich or poor, we all have the same health issues. Doctors don't come out here and say, we cannot treat you because you are like this. It's a human body.
Yes, they
You
have to
understand?
treat the sick, yes.
See, so it happened in Brazil as well. When a black girl won, no, they came out and said, no, give the crown back. We want to push a certain freaking narrative. We need to give it to some other person.
It's just disgusting.
It's crazy. It's also the same freaking thing that happened in Bengali, in Bangladesh. By the way, Bangladesh, if you're new to this channel, you have to know that we are rules voices and we talk about every freaking issue. We try to amplify voices of people who are going through certain hardships or certain conditions.
Yeah.
The Bangladesh also, they got spirit out there, huh? These Bengali people.
They went for it.
They managed to get rid of the freaking leader there.
Yeah, she ran away.
She ran away, now there's somebody else in.
Yeah.
Yeah. No jokes. The people have the power up in here.
It was very fast.
Yeah.
I cannot take this anymore. I
Yes.
resigned and I'm out. I think it was like 20 minutes later, she was already on the helicopter.
It's either the country will fall into some form of freaking civil war, we're gonna lose it all, the economy will go down the drain, or
Yeah.
let's just give in. Why must we continue to try to say that we should uphold certain freaking systems here, democratic or not, for the sake of millions of people? So even in this particular case, this is a very bad image, that it paints a very bad image on South Africa.
Yeah, it really does.
The fact that South Africa is out here and this girl had to now withdraw herself from the pageant. It's crazy, huh? What did Mark say? Let me read what Mark M. Bryan said. In my opinion, the black South Africans are acting just like the colonizers, also known as white South Africans. Welcome to a show where even our audience is so authentic in the way they speak.
Yes.
They call a spade, huh?
That is very, very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is his name? I can't see the comment here.
Mark M. Bryant. Black South Africans are acting just like the colonizers known as white South Africans.
And
Yeah.
they're actually becoming spoiled.
Who
These black South Africans.
Spoiled with what? They don't.
Yeah,
They
but
still
like-
don't have anything.
Yeah, and they're becoming spoiled in the way that, they just complain, and then they get what they want. But still,
What do they
don't-
get? They don't get anything they want. They're still dealing with that freaking load shedding over there.
Yes.
They're still dealing with so many issues. It's not just even load shedding. Load shedding is actually just one of those things. Not one of those things. Sorry. Puppets messed up. ASCOM is a state-owned company that was supposed to be in charge of the energy sector of South Africa. The fact that they messed up, yes, corruption, we understand. For 30 years, that black South Africa hasn't done what it's supposed to do for the people.
Yeah.
Acting spoiled even when they don't even have what they deserve.
Yes.
What Madiba fought for, what Nelson Mandela fought for. You still haven't reaped the rewards, by the way. Stop. Get off this freaking high horse. Get off this freaking high horse and understand that there's still a lot of fighting to do. 80% of South African land is still in the hands of the minorities. It's still in the hands of the Oppenheimers. It's still in the hands of the Ruperts, of the white folks. They
Yes.
control the mines. They control Kimberley. They control all these places. They still got Orania in that place. You black South Africans are focused on the wrong freaking thing. On the wrong freaking thing. They come out here and they make so much noise about this particular Chidimma, about this one girl.
Yes.
More noise than they should be making regarding their own land. They're out here talking about Nigerians. It probably fueled a lot of them, or how can I say this? It ignited a lot of them. It gave them a spirit of tenacity just because her father is Nigerian. And we all know how they feel about, especially Nigeria, who, by the way, Nigerians have a great entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah. The South African people, especially the South African young men, they believe, especially in Durban, especially the Zulu guys, they believe in that whole thing of, me as a man, I go to work.
Yes.
And you, my wife, you must also go to work.
Yes.
The Zulu guys, South African black folks, South African black men, they believe that you, my wife, you must go to work, work hard, bring it here. Me too, I'll go to work, do my utmost best and bring the resources.
Yes.
And together we try to build life. The Nigerian guys don't think like that. Most men don't think like that. Most African men, most certain cultures, they don't think like that. They believe the man is the protector and the provider. We will do that which we need to do.
Yes.
You understand? There's a big difference in culture there. So that's why I'm saying the Nigerian men have a huge spirit of entrepreneurship. One that the South African black people lack. And that's why most of them are out here complaining, not wanting some of these strong, resilient, thinking out of the box type of black men, especially from West Africa, to come into South Africa, because when they come, they'll take our jobs. They'll be preferred over us. You know what's actually funny? Because we've lived in South Africa. You South African, I've lived in South Africa. I grew up in South Africa.
Yes.
Black South African women love black African men not from South Africa.
Yes.
It's the South African black woman that loves the Nigerian guys so much. because Nigeria will come out here and just flash.
Yes.
What do you need? Go shopping. Do your thing. Relax, Cece.
You're the queen.
Cece, what is it?
Yes.
Just continue to do the house thing and just relax. Go out with your girls. Go to Cubana. Do your thing. You understand, huh?
Yes, I get you.
But the black South African man doesn't have it in him.
No, split check.
Split check. Split bills. It's them. They be splitting their bills. I'm telling you. But Nigerian men are out here owning the freaking bill, the whole freaking thing. I'll handle it. The food is there. I'm coming now. I'm going with my guys. But you have everything. What do you want? Very Wang wedding? We're there. You want to go to Paris? Do you want to go to Dubai? There.
Yes.
South African black men don't have to do it. There are some South African black men that have it going on, but those ones have the opportunity or they've had the privilege of traveling out.
And so their mindset is very different.
It's a little bit different.
Yes.
It's a little bit, but we're talking about a small group of people. Small group of people. Majority of South Africans, especially black men, are still dealing with this freaking issue of 50-50. 50-50. Go to the West. The girls don't like to hear that shit, huh? Let's go 50-50. They'll walk out. They say, what 50-50? I'm sorry. The man is supposed to be the protector and the provider. What 50-50 are you talking about? South African black men love 50-50. Hello. Welcome to the show.
Yes.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes.
This one, I'll clip it for them. I'll put it on that freaking TikTok. Let them all go crazy in the comment section.
Yes.
They don't like to hear the truth. But we can't help it. We're only here to speak the truth. Rules voices. You want to read this second part here that says citizen something?
The citizenship controversy.
On Chidimma.
On Chidimma,
The
yes.
gorgeous Chidimma.
Yes, beautiful.
The beautiful Chidimma, the African queen. Miss Africa.
That's correct. So the allegations and investigations. The controversy began when the Department of Home Affairs launched an investigation into Chidimma's citizenship following her rise in the Miss South Africa pageant.
Following her rise, following her talent, following her way of thinking, her ambition, because she studies social justice and she wants to do law. She has brains. Where have all these beautiful girls gone? Now, suddenly, one of them is rising up.
Yeah.
All the little ones with no brains, all the little ones with chicken heads, all the little ones that want money for free to go shopping, come at her.
Want to be jealous.
They are already jealous, those ones.
So the investigation revealed that her mother might have engaged in identity theft to secure South African citizenship for Chidimma. The department's findings were alarming, as they indicated that another woman whose identity was allegedly stolen had been unable to register her own child due to the fraudulent use of her identity.
Now, to be fair,
What?
if that is the truth, we sympathize for that particular South African women,
Yes.
because that's not fair. Now, it's not Chidimma's fault. That is not fair. We still believe and we still don't like the fact that We don't approve, we don't support, we don't advocate for any form of forgery,
Yes.
identity theft, all of that kind of thing.
Not
We
at
don't
all.
advocate. We're not out here saying overlook it, don't do that, don't do this, let it be Miss South Africa. We're not out here saying let it be.
Yeah.
We are just disappointed at the amount of energy that Black South Africa takes to try to get to this girl.
Yes.
The energy. Actually, I just saw a comment here that speaks almost close to. It's what we said before when we started the show.
What?
Mark M. Bryan said it again, reiterated. He said, "Where is all this anger at for a place called Orania? That should never exist."
Yes, man.
The exact same thing we said here before.
Yes.
The anger that Black South Africa is displaying right now on this gorgeous queen called Chidimma is so disappointing to see, is so sad. Because that particular same anger, that attention, the tenacity you have, the time that you were taking to come at this gorgeous queen, you should be doing against this particular white and only town called Orania.
Yes. Take your cars, go outside of Orania and start protesting there.
There's zero freaking protest about
Do
Orania.
it. Yeah.
There's
yeah.
zero that South Africa has a lot to freaking, there was only one Nelson Mandela. It doesn't mean that they all have that spirit of Ubuntu or that spirit of Madiba.
Yes.
They don't all have it. That Madiba was an angel sent from above to them. But a lot of them, South Africa, you Black South Africa, you had 30 years of majority, of governing, and you just shitted on everything. You shitted on everything. So freaking disappointing. They want to fool us into wanting us to think as if it's a great thing now that there's a government of national unity.
It's fake.
What government of national unity? South Africa, especially Black South Africa, you still didn't experience your potential.
Yeah, you still didn't experience freedom, actually.
Yes, the economic freedom.
Yeah, yes.
Economic freedom fighters. Hello. EFF. You still haven't experienced the EFF of life.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, this one will go phew on a lot of them. Economic freedom. Economic freedom. That's where your focus should be as Black South Africa. How do we get to a place where we can have economic freedom?
Yeah.
How can we be in charge of the land, of the natural resources that the white man still owns? They said to them, take peace. From now on, you can go to the same beaches that we used to go to.
Yes.
From now on, you Black South Africans and white South Africa, we can eat from the same restaurants. They think they've made it in life.
Yes.
They think they have everything that they deserve. You understand, huh?
Yeah.
The system is out here to just play them, and they are playing right in the palm of the freaking apartheid system. Did you finish that paragraph?
No, not yet. It's saying that this revelation has had significant implications for Chidimma.
Wait, please. Revelation? They call this a revelation?
Yes.
What revelation? The fact that this new Muzungu called Leon, who's in charge of the Home Affairs, took the time to dig into Chidimma's past.
Yes.
All the way there, because, when you start to rise up in life, the system comes against you. They want to start to go into everything you've ever done. Some people will be out here to try to pull you down. Why you? Enemies out of nowhere. They come out here. She's about to get the crown. She's about to get the crown.
Yeah.
We need to check for real. If it was a freaking white lady,
they would have just overlooked it.
Born in freaking Poland or Germany, nobody would have taken this time.
Nope. Not at all, that's for sure. And also the fact that she has this name, Chidimma. This is not South African.
But that lady also, the supposed mother, the corporates, the mother parents. Why you give it's like Nigerian name, man. It's like doesn't sound South African, huh?
There's not at all.
even the what's the last name?
Oh yeah, Chidimma Adetshina.
Adetshina.
This is not South African at all.
They dropped the ball also. Look, if you're going to be a no, let me not say this.
No.
Let me not say that. But that was a stupid thing to put there. That's too loud. Again, if you did that, it's wrong.
Yep.
Chidimma's family, not Chidimma, she did nothing wrong. Her folks are the ones who did something wrong.
Yes.
But she did. But anyway, Hey, good evening, comrade Israel. How are you, my brother?
Hello, Israel.
Welcome
Nice
to the
hear
show,
you.
my guy.
Yes.
Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining in. We are pleased to have you here. You are one of the ones that started with us from the very beginning, and I guarantee you, when we are getting ready to dispatch merch and give gifts and all these perks, you are definitely on the list, my guy.
Yes, you are.
Welcome, my man. Goes on.
Implications for Chidimma, who, being a baby at the time of the alleged fraud, could not have been involved in any illegal activities.
She was just born. She was
Of
a
course.
newborn.
Nonetheless, the scrutiny over her citizenship has put her eligibility to participate in the Miss South Africa pageant in jeopardy.
It has put it in jeopardy.
I don't understand how. You still could not have been blaming someone who didn't make the decision to do that. At least South African Department of Home Affairs should be smart enough to know that. It's like, this is not, thank you, this is not Chidimma's fault.
She did not commit any crime.
If at all, you should be looking into the mother and actually saying a public statement before she decided to exit the pageant. At least put a public statement out and say, okay, we're going to investigate it further, but on the parent side, Chidimma continue on your journey with Miss South Africa.
Chidimma has integrity. Chidimma has a lot of ambition. Chidimma knows that this is not the end of her career in anything she puts her mind to. She knows that this supposed Miss South Africa pageant is not the only thing that she can accomplish. She knows that she can do anything she puts her mind to. That's why even from a young age, she was always an advocate for social justice stuff. She pursued laws and all this. She's not like some of these regular girls that are still perhaps in that top 16. You understand, huh?
Yeah.
She's a special one. She herself decided to remove herself from that freaking pageant.
Yes.
We reserve the right to call it a freaking pageant right now. You understand? We're not going to give you any freebies out here. I bet you the one thumb down that we got here now is from a South African.
Yep, for sure.
Like we give a crap. We don't
Yeah,
give a
it's
crap
okay.
about that one freaking...
We are all entitled to our feelings. It's okay.
We are all entitled to our opinion.
Yes.
Yes. If you've made it to this show, perhaps you are very, very lucky, because on the show, we call a spade a spade. We keep it real. We're not here to sound politically correct. You understand? We're out here saying that Africa as a whole has 53 freaking puppets, and there's only one president. Ibrahim Traore is the only leader in this motherland. This particular Ibrahim Traore, who you should know. And if you don't know, you've been sleeping on that rock. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, Ibrahim Traore, what they're doing in West Africa. Burkina Faso, by the way, if you don't know where Ibrahim Traore is from Burkina Faso.
Yes.
West Africa. Yes, they are now in a confederation.
Sahel Alliance
Sahel Alliance,
Yes.
with two more other countries in there.
with Mali and Niger.
Mali and Niger.
Yes.
Okay? Some of these Africans out here act as if they know their geography, but they don't. And they're very quick to even blame certain African Americans who also don't know. They're doing their work. We are on them too.
Yeah.
But some of these Africans who still also live here don't know the neighboring countries. There are some South Africans out here who don't know shit about Botswana. Yeah. It's true.
Yes, it's very true.
It's very true. That's why we love this show. That's why we love what we do. Because we take the time to understand our neighbors.
Yes.
to know our neighbors,
We do the research.
to know that we need to find solutions so that we can live together. We understand that our neighbor is more beneficial to us than people abroad, people like on the other side. Although we still care for everyone in this freaking world, we understand that there's a responsibility that comes with protecting your neighbors just as much as you protect yourself. Because
Yes.
at the end of the day, if somebody wanted to come at you, they'll come through the neighbor.
They'll come through that door.
Yeah.
Yes.
Through that. That's why I get pissed at that freaking Rwanda too. I know most of you Africans out here love Rwanda. I know most of you Africans out here love Paul Kagame. You understand? We don't have an issue with the Rwandese. We don't have an issue with the people from Rwanda. We don't have an issue with any civilians, with any citizens of any country. Only the ones that come out here and say some stupid shit, then we'll call them out. But we only call out these leaders that do the wrong thing. For example, Rwanda, talking about Rwanda, we still coming to Rwanda. We got paperwork on Rwanda. It's crazy, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Talking about Rwanda, the fact that that freaking that war, that conflict, it still exists in East Congo for over 3 decades.
Yeah.
Your neighbor,
Pathetic.
your neighbor is the worst freaking thing. It's pathetic. It's disgusting, actually. Please, to all 20 people that are here, I hope you have it in you to understand that my tone is just the way that it is. It's not a form of disrespect. It's not that I think I know it all. We're here to learn from one another.
Yes.
Please do not get sidetracked by the tone.
It is just the passion.
It's the passion. It's who I am also, you know?
Yes.
It's authenticity. It's authenticity. Just imagine that we're living in a world where Africa has been known to be the third world country since the beginning of time.
Yes, we want to change that. Every African should want to change the third world stereotype.
Stereotype, this freaking narrative.
Yes.
But we are the freaking richest.
This is where they get their richness from.
They were able to build the imperialistic countries out there because of the resources that they've stolen from our land.
Yes.
And in so doing, they set in Berlin in 1884 and carved up this motherland and said to themselves, you go and steal over there, because they were fighting amongst one another when we were one big country, when we had no borders. We had kingdoms, we had tribes, we were organized, by the way. We had civilization.
Yeah.
Before they came here and said to themselves, look, they have everything over there. We need to get from over there, but we cannot all just run over there. We need a system. We need some form of law and order. According to them, thieves sit down and think too, you know?
They also make plans.
They make plans.
Yes.
They strategize.
Yes.
They have strategic meetings.
Of course.
They read. Thieves read.
Of course.
Thieves take the time to sit and think. Yeah, they don't just rush out here like a headless chicken.
No.
No, they don't. they take the time to think twice, to run it by another thief. I'm trying to do this.
They do risk management.
Yes.
Yes.
They do. They are skillful. They you know, some of the great. That's why people hate lawyers. That's why they say you have to be careful with lawyers who know the law.
Yes. They will know how to use it.
That's. I mean, even they know they should be careful if they should ever need a lawyer. You know. Let me read something here. Let me read something here. Somebody is going. Somebody. I've never seen this name here before. W.S. Banker. What up? Welcome.
Oof, Banker.
Let me go here. So I've said hello to Israel. Etruva. Chilombo. Let me say Chilombo.
Chilombo.
Chilombo sounds Congo. It sounds like a Congolese name. But where is the lady that they stole her ID from? Is she now a non-South African because of that? Or how is she living? Which paper is she using? You understand, huh?
That's a good question.
That's a very, very good question, Chilombo.
Yes.
Whoever's out here complaining that their identity was stolen,
Yes.
where are they?
And how did they not do an investigation when this person came and said, I want to register my baby?
Yeah.
Why was that investigation not done then? Because of?
In 2001.
We don't know which year.
We don't know which year.
Yes.
No, but Chidimma was born in 2001.
Yes.
Yeah, but we don't know which year that supposed identity was stolen.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and that particular person, that victim, who, if the story is true,
Yeah.
we feel for them, but why didn't they come
Yeah.
out here? You understand? And why didn't the Home Affairs back then, let's take it to the authorities, why didn't the authorities back then do a deep dive?
Because I'm sure when they put the name into the system and say, no, this person is already existing, they say, no, how come? Obviously, alarm bells should have gone off.
The same resources that this current Home Affairs did to get to the bottom of the story
So fast.
so fast, they should have done the same thing to that particular person whose identity was stolen.
Yes.
You understand, huh?
It's very simple.
They should have done the same thing. But you know what? It's 2001. We were already living in the corrupt government of the ANC.
Yes. Department of Home Affairs, prior to this government of national unity, has always been very slow.
In 2001, I think it was, what is his name? The president of South Africa. Thabo Mbeki, huh?
Yes, it was Thabo Mbeki.
Because Nelson Mandela only had one term. From 1994 to that what? 1995? I mean 1999?
Yes.
And so the following president was Thabo Mbeki then.
Yes.
I think Thabo Mbeki's administration was somehow, there was somehow some sort of, I want to say less corruption.
They were a bit more straight, huh?
A bit.
Yes. A tiny smidge.
You know, whenever you are dealing with African puppets or African heads of states, you have to always put a disclaimer in there and say tiny. You can't come out here and give them complete outright reason. Like you can't come out here and say, I can vouch for them. No way. Every single politician on the planet, of course, I get it. But we're talking about our puppets who have traits of corruption. Right?
Yes, it's very true.
It's facts right there.
Everyone has the traits, but it's whether they act on it or not.
Blacks in South Africa don't want ownership. They want jobs. Well said, my brother.
Yes.
I think because they know that they lack a spirit of management.
Yeah.
Yeah. A spirit of ownership. They don't know how to manage.
No.
Yeah. They just want to complain. They love to complain, huh? Black South Africa, why do you complain so much?
They will just go every weekend to get their black label, and that's it.
And these Savannahs.
Yeah.
You know, these African puppets know African people. They know them so well. The same way Tinubu and Ruto and Museveni, some of these leaders are out here giving peanuts to their citizens.
Yes.
Because according to these puppets, these Africans, this is what they are used to. We can't come out here and start giving them free Wi-Fi in different malls. Free Wi-Fi. What you gonna do with free Wi-Fi? If that Black South Africa, if you give it free Wi-Fi completely, you give it all the resources that it demands. You know, South Africa has a lot going for them right now, but they still can't do shit with it. I'm talking about Black South Africa. When you just talk about, for example, infrastructure and the system, they have so much already going for them. They should be out here freaking like excelling like ridiculously.
Yeah, for sure.
You
With
understand?
everything that they've been given, I think.
You cannot compare the infrastructure. For example, infrastructure is only one example that we are using here. The infrastructure of South Africa. How do you say it in Afrikaans?
South Africa.
South Africa. I have to say, I'm saying South Africa because South Africa is the one that built the infrastructure of South Africa. It's not South Africa that built the infrastructure.
It's South Africa.
It's South Africa. It's the white man. It's the colonizers that built that infrastructure that Black South Africa is so freaking proud of here. That Black South Africa has the nerve to come out here and say, we don't want you in our country. Shut up. You haven't accomplished name. You haven't accomplished anything.
Yes.
We want to see some things that was built or that's being built, that's being constructed by Black South Africa.
Yes, man.
Yeah. Well, because so far, what the hell happened to the South African Airways?
Complete bankruptcy.
It used to do very well under apartheid.
Yes, it did. It was managed well.
Under apartheid, we didn't have load shedding. Under apartheid, we didn't have water crisis shit.
Okay, yes, yes.
There was a certain system that was still working.
Yes.
Yes. The moment our black folks walked in, ooh,
Yeah, and the crime rate was very low.
very low.
They were put in check.
Guess what this government of national unity went to go and do? The new minister of correctional facilities, they went to go and put a boer there. Now they have a boer there as the minister of correctional facility. You think that guy is thinking parole? That guy is saying every freaking one of these ones will stay in there.
Yes. Especially after that Zimbabwe video.
We have highest freaking crime rates. We are the most unequal country on the freaking planet. Those ones will stay in there. And that's Cyril Ramaphosa, who's currently the president of South Africa, who's working with the Oppenheimers, the richest people, the beers. You got a phone call from Western Cape Stellenbosch. Put that one for correction.
The one that only speaks Afrikaans.
That boer. Put that white boer as a correction minister.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe, they convinced Cyril Ramaphosa. They convinced the puppet.
Yes.
They told him.
There's no convincing. You just said yes.
He said yes, but they tried to convince him by telling him, even if they haven't committed any crimes yet, once Black South Africa knows that there's a boer as the minister of correctional facilities, they won't commit any crimes. So it's better to prevent than to have to cure all this shit. You understand? And then the puppet went, got an epiphany.
Yeah.
These puppets are always getting epiphanies. Only when they're getting spoken to by the West. Or by these people.
That's a good point, yes.
It's true. They have ways of convincing these puppets. Remember what I told you about Ruto? William Ruto.
Yeah.
Just give this puppet a state visit. He will sign on the dotted line.
Wherever you ask.
He will say yeah when we ask him to send 1,000 Kenyans to Haiti to fight for a conflict that doesn't even concern him.
There's no need for Kenya to be involved there. It's crazy.
It's ridiculous, huh? We're still on Chidimma. We're dedicating this podcast to Chidimma, but we are rules voices. We're all over the place.
Yes.
Yes, but let me go back to Banker. here.
WS Banker, where are you from?
Ama Wulir. I don't know what that means. Aren't there three of them? My guess is he's talking about three of them. The Confederation, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Perhaps, right?
Yes, probably.
Oh, yeah, because his next line is right Chieni's idea. Okay, And then he says, Mali was just under attack by Ukraine. You are right.
Yes, they were.
In the previous podcast that we had, we were loud by saying, Ukraine, come the hell down.
Yeah, man.
We feel sorry for you. We were feeling sorry for you, and we still feel sorry for the Ukrainians.
Yes.
For the Ukrainians, not for Ukraine. We feel sorry for the Ukrainians, not for Ukraine. Not for Zelensky, who's working with the West to do stupid stuff.
Completely.
The fact that Ukraine came out here to try to fight their own Wagner groups or these missionary people in somebody else's country is total, complete freaking disrespect for Mali.
Yes.
They said to themselves, these Ukrainians said to themselves, yeah, fight. Mali will not do anything. We'll give you the information that you need for you to do what you need to do over there. And they still had the balls and the audacity to come out here. That ambassador of Ukraine to Senegal, still had the balls to come out here and say that they assisted in giving information or intelligence.
Yes, man.
The audacity.
Talking, man.
And the crazy part about that was the fact that no puppets in Africa came out here to denounce,
to condemn
such freaking acts,
Yes.
such freaking out of jurisdiction involvement.
Yes. Because the fact still remains, if they think that they can just come into an African country and no consequences, they can go into any African country as well.
Yes.
And what are they going to do? What is that African country just going to say, okay, come on in?
The Ukrainians say to themselves, Mali is just an African country. We don't give a... We are not scared of anything that they can say or do. Yeah, whatever. We will take part in assisting certain freaking terrorist group if need be for our own benefit. Who are we after? The missionaries, the Wagner groups? Yes, who cares? Yeah, this, We don't care about any form of retaliation. In fact, we are working with the West, with America, with the United States, who gives these freaking countries aid.
Yes.
Shut up, we give you aid. Shut up, we give you aid.
Don't talk too much.
Don't talk at all.
Yes.
Don't talk at all. You just make sure that there's a new ambassador that's flying in. Cater to her. Make sure that everything goes according to plan. Hey, Ruto, we're sending a group of delegations. We want them to attend these sessions in the freaking house over there. And cater to them. That's it.
Yes. Just do what we say.
We give you aid.
It's very simple.
Yeah. You said, huh?
Yes.
It's like a beating. It's like a parent talking to a kid. Where have you been? You're supposed to go to Haiti. Come. We, the puppeteers, don't fly to you guys. You guys fly to us. Yes. You know, behind closed doors, the way they talk to these puppets, there's no negotiation.
No, it's just come.
It's just commands.
Yes.
It's just commands. The way America likes to say, we're putting you on notice.
They like that saying, huh? Yo, put you on notice. Put that person on notice. Put that country on notice.
Yes. Yeah. It's ridiculous, huh? Because, you know, the things that Burkina Faso is doing, Ibrahim Traore, building the country, building the infrastructure.
Yes.
Left, right, and center. Kicking out the France, kicking out the West, out here to really be self-reliant. Never been done in history before.
No.
Every single time an African leader tries things or what Ibrahim Traore is doing now, they get taken out. Yeah, they get taken out.
Of course. And they do it very fast.
Yes, they get destabilized. Even Ibrahim Traore right now, according to Ibrahim Traore, the leader of Burkina Faso, according to him, because he said it, there was a press conference, he said it about 2 weeks to 3 weeks ago, that France, we have evidence, we have recording evidence that France is working with Ivory Coast and Benin, operating from certain terrorist centers to try to destabilize what we're doing here.
Yes.
Because these imperialistic countries, these France, who believe they are the fathers of these countries, colonizers, will never just sit back here. Just imagine, France has weaponry. France has nukes. France has the capability, the intel, the development, the infrastructure, the everything.
Yes.
The resources to win a war against any one of these freaking African countries down there.
Yes.
Now, one of these African countries who's supposed to be our colonizer, you're supposed to be using our CFA, our currency. You're supposed to keep your money with our bank reserves. We as France, we have the first right of refusal, left, right, and center. You're coming out here saying we must leave. We taught you education. We gave you this infrastructure. We brought the doctor's gown to your place to tell you you don't have to use leaves to clean your wounds. You can use this particular person here. We taught you everything.
Yes.
We built these sewage pipes. We showed you how to govern yourself, we brought civilization. We did everything for you guys. We taught you everything. You have the audacity to tell me to leave today. In the public eye, for us all, they'll come out here and they'll withdraw.
Yeah.
They'll go.
But they are planning things.
They can never turn a blind eye.
Because they cannot be
to just-
publicly be embarrassed like that, and because they basically were told to leave and they just had to say yes by an African country.
And they cannot publicly be out here retaliating, showing force. They cannot do that. It'll be too obvious. You do cause an upright. So they have to be strategic about it. They say to themselves, leave them. Leave them.
Yeah.
This is chess, not checkers. You understand, huh?
Yes.
We know how to get in there. Use that same Ivory Coast, whose head of state residence palace we bombed in 2010. They know our capability.
Yes.
Go to that particular Ivory Coast and start working from there to get back into this Sahel.
Yes.
Go that way. Go that way. We cannot just conduct a military operation. We cannot just come out here and start to overreact. No, it's not. It'll cause an upright. That's how they're treating this whole system in West Africa. Like Libya after Gaddafi. Yes, that Libya thing. Gaddafi.
Yeah.
The moment they got rid of Gaddafi, that's when all these jihadists and all these terrorist groups, and that's when Sahel region went into freaking chaos.
Yeah, that's when they were formed.
Yes, these Torai people in the north of Mali, the ones that want to claim Mali for themselves.
The Tuareg, no?
Yeah, the Tuareg
Yeah.
people. They want to claim Mali for themselves. They've been out there fighting. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of that kind of thing is because Gaddafi was removed. Yes, that caused all these destabilizations. Weapons, but this time the Tuareg. Oh yeah, he said it. The Tuareg. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you see it, right?
Yes.
I think Malema said the diamonds of Congo and South Africa could bury the US dollar. Yes.
It could.
This Congo, this country of mine, where I was born, the Democratic Republic of Congo, is the richest country on the planet.
Definitely.
Just imagine. How can the richest country on the planet have peace when it's in Africa
Yeah.
and you have these people up here who have nukes, who have power, who reserve the right to build weaponry and all this type of stuff,
Yes.
who created the system, who created the internet?
Why must that country have peace? No.
You see Congo, the way the situation is right now in the Democratic Republic of Congo,
Yeah.
actually in most African countries, is exactly the way the imperialistic countries want these countries to be.
Yeah.
The imperialistic countries are extremely happy with the current condition of every freaking African country now, except Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger.
Yeah. 'Cause
Who's
they
not
can't
listening?
touch.
Who's not listening?
They refuse
Yeah.
to listen. Yes.
Who's disobeying orders here? Congo, we come out here and we say free Congo, put a hashtag.
Yeah. They don't like that
But they can tolerate it.
because because they're sort of like pushing it to the back end.
Because they'll tell us, they want us to believe that with every hashtag we are changing something.
Yes.
They want us to believe that we have free speech. Just let them speak. Okay, you have free speech, but that free speech is not going to go it's not going to sign anything.
Yes. It's really not going to do anything. So just talk.
Because
it's okay.
because if we come out here and tell them you cannot, what is that going to help?
Yeah, it's not going to help anything. Yeah.
It's like slavery again. There's a reason why they stopped all that shit. They just say we've developed technology like the way we've really done it. There's no way they can be steps ahead of us. We are constantly working 24/7 with the system, with the law, with everything, with all these major institutions, with the international law. You understand? So now there's absolutely no way they have to follow this particular procedure, and you have to create this supposed idea called democracy. Give it to them. But when it suits them, they don't need to follow that. Yeah, I mean, look how many. Look what the ICJ comes out here and says about this country in the Middle East.
They can just say it, but they're not doing anything.
Yeah,
It's just being said.
They issue warrants. They say we'll issue warrants. Guess what? America still comes out here and says no. He's gonna come in. He's a guest of honor.
Yeah.
In our house to speak to the house. And then America even warns its own politicians, if you dare try to disrupt him when he's speaking,
there's consequences. No reactions. Just clapping. It's crazy, man.
This world, it's important for us to just be smart in this world and just like do the best we can. The same way they smile with us.
It's the same way we should do.
Yeah, we should.
Them.
You can't be out here just like being angry with them. You understand?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like, they say keep your enemies closer or whatever.
Yes.
So you have to be able to just be out here and just be like, hey, how are you, man?
But you just have to know, be careful.
Because they do the same thing.
Yes.
When that white Muzungu is in Kenema district in Sierra Leone, where all these mines are, where all these resources are.
Yes.
He's smiling with them.
Of course.
He's not commanding them all the time. He's smiling them. He's persuading them. He's saying, okay. He's looking at them like, what means more? What would make him happy? That small thing. Take. What would make me happy? This. Look, you don't know how to get this thing to the markets.
I can show you. I will get it to the market.
We've made it so that you cannot get to the market. We've designed this whole freaking place, this whole system. We've built it in such a way that it's impossible for you to get to the market. You know how many documents you need?
I don't know if you can fill in all of those documents,
You can't even read that language.
Yes.
Yes. From here it must be stamps, and then you must pay. You cannot just be allowed to do what you think you should be able to do. The craziest thing is most African countries or most Africans are actually sleeping on riches, like on wealth.
Oh, yeah.
That entire Africa is sleeping on gold and diamonds. But they can't do shit with it.
They cannot, yes.
And people who are far away are the ones that are in charge of those natural resources. Remember the first lady of Sierra Leone?
Fatima. Yes.
The wife of
what's his name?
Julius.
Julius, yes.
There's another Julius thing. Yes, the wife. How she comes out and actually says that we are not in charge of our natural resources. We are not at all. The first lady of Sierra Leone herself, Fatima, is out here saying it in plain English. We, the Sierra Leone people, or the government of Sierra Leone, we are not in charge of our natural resources. Other institutions, other individuals, other imperialistic countries are the ones that are in charge. Yes. And when they come in here and they take our natural resources, they give us peanuts in exchange.
And just expect us just to be happy.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, this is the president of Sierra Leone.
Yes, and this is the president's wife.
And this is the president's wife saying this.
Yes.
But I'm saying this is the president of Sierra Leone. The president of Sierra Leone will get on stage and he'll take out some paperwork. Or any of these puppets, they'll get on any freaking stage and just speak like a president. Oh, no. My God. We know that your country has signed, your founding forefathers have signed colonial pacts that makes sure that you cannot do anything economically.
Yeah. They make it sure that economically it is completely struggling for the citizens of that country.
It's a joke what is happening right now. Because these puppets, these supposed heads of states of Africa are out here in suits, pretending to be running shit when they're actually not. The IMF and the World Bank is out here calling shots.
They're just the face.
They create policies for these puppets to implement in their respective countries. Look at Ruto. He cannot pay back $78 billion in debt as national debt. He needs to do his utmost best to raise $2.7 billion to pay back to the IMF. That's why he came out here with this freaking financial bill. The Gen Zs are out here pissed as hell, demanding that he freaking leaves. Ruto is still out here fighting. Guess what? His first advisor is that lady, Meg Whitman.
Yes.
The first advisor to the president of Kenya is an American person. Obviously, she will advise you according to the interest of America.
Of course.
Not to the interest of freaking Kenya.
Yeah.
But the puppet has no choice. The puppet has been told that you, puppet, you will live a lavish lifestyle.
Yeah.
You really think that you have it in you to change the system? You really think so? Oh, look at Paul Biya in Cameroon. We've put him in there. He's been president now for 42 years. He's 91 years old. Whether he can speak straight or not, it's not the point. We need him to remain there.
Yes.
It's very easy for us when these puppets are almost physically incapable of doing certain things. It benefits us. So while you Africans are out here thinking that this particular puppet cannot perform because of his age,
No. He's performing
you have no idea.
Perfectly.
Yes.
This is exactly the way we want them. Just to say yes. Okay.
That's why we call them puppets.
Yes.
Because a puppet is not supposed to think for himself or herself. Go to Tanzania. She accepted a loan from the World Bank or the IMF.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's very simple stuff over here. We are woke. We are woke. You know why we are woke? Because we are not blind.
Yeah.
Look at Africa. Look at it.
Yeah.
Look at Paris. Where's the Olympic Games right now? It's not in South Africa. South Africa, calm down. It's not in Burkina Faso. It's not in Kenya. It's not in any freaking country over there.
No.
Yes. That 2010 World Cup that South Africa had was a strategic move too. The colonizers are the one who ate. What do you think Black South Africa has something to show for that World Cup that took place there?
No, definitely not. Only the photos and the vuvuzelas.
Just making noise, bro. It's about working smarter, not harder. Stop blowing this freaking vuvuzela left, right, and center, man. Leave Chidimma alone. You're blowing the wrong vuvuzela. Black South Africa. Black South Africa is out here blowing the wrong vuvuzela. They are blowing the vuvuzela on Chidimma while they should be blowing this particular freaking vuvuzela on Orania. Shut up.
Yes.
You're making too much noise. Some of us are trying to do the Pan-Africanist thing here in Africa.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, man. These Black South Africans.
That one just gave me chills also.
Oh, nice.
It's a vuvuzela thing.
Yes.
They used to making noise. They're out here, just like one of our brothers said here, where's all this anger coming from? They should be directing this particular anger towards that freaking white and only town.
Yes.
But instead, they're out here blowing vuvuzela on another African queen. On an African queen. She's Nigerian, yes, she's African. She's Mozambican, yes, she's African.
Leave her alone.
Yes.
The decision was not hers in whatever allegedly was done.
And by the way, those stupid borders aren't real.
Yes.
That supposed nationality you call being South African is fake. It was orchestrated. It was designed. It was created. They told you that you are South African. They told me also that I'm Congolese. Oh, sure, I regret it. I don't like it at all. I refuse to accept it. They told other people that they were Burkinabes. They told other people that they were Nigerians, Nigerians, Moroccans, Kenyans, Mozambican, Rwandans. They forgot. And these Rwandese are out here together with these Congolese people fighting one another.
Yeah, my gosh.
And guess who has the laugh? Guess who's laughing? Guess who's enjoying the benefits of all these freaking conflicts or chaos left, right, and center?
The West.
Those same ideologists, those same people that sat in Berlin in 1884.
Yes.
That said, we're going to create a system. We're going to design a system.
Yes.
We're going to fool them with a concept called independence. We're going to tell them, we're going to teach them, we're going to educate them, brainwash them into thinking, into believing that in the 1960s they got independence. Even though we know that they've all signed colonial pacts, agreements that gives us every right to defend our interests in that particular country.
Yes.
In that particular Africa. They call that Africa. Yeah. We have every right to come there and do. In end, we will be able to just put certain bases there.
Wherever we want.
Wherever we want. We'll put bases in that Africa.
Yes.
The way we want.
We just pick and choose.
Yes. We'll be able to instruct these puppets from the comfort of our homes. Because they would have understood that if they should say no, from where we sit, from up here, we can deal with them down there.
Yes.
Yes, they have no...
It's easy access.
It's easy access. They have no clue. In fact, Niger, when you say that we should leave, we're going to leave because we don't want the public to think as if we are imperialistic. We will leave, but you should know that we have a game plan. But we're going to tell you something because we also have ego. It's going to take 6 months for us to move our US base from Niger. And that's because we have classified stuff.
Yes, we need time
We need time to remove this classified stuff that you don't know that we've brought to your country.
They're not taking it very far.
They're really dealing with every freaking African country. It's like puppets.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not a joke, huh?
It's not a joke. It's like they're treating it like it's their backyard.
Yeah.
They can just do whatever they want.
Actually, not like. It's actually their backyard.
Yeah, true.
That's why we say we need to continue to say Ibrahim Traore, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger.
Yes.
Yes. Ibrahim Traore, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger.
Yes,
Yeah.
because that's the inspiration.
Yes, and they need to know, these imperialistic countries need to know that they shouldn't try their shit with those particular leaders, those people.
No.
Yeah.
And they already know that they're not going to.
Do you know how many people admire the Confederation?
Oh, there's so many. Because as soon as someone mentions Burkina Faso, it's like, oh, I like that guy, huh?
Whether it's Venezuela or Haiti or Jamaica or
Yes.
China or wherever it is, everybody will be like,
I like what they are doing. They are standing up.
yeah, he's a great leader. He's a great leader. If these freaking people we should try anything there, they know the whole freaking world. Look, there'll be protests in every freaking country, huh?
Yeah. The protest right now is it's going, huh?
Yes. Hey, me, I love the spirit, huh?
Yeah, it's just like when you just watch, when you open the news stuff, it's just like, okay, end of governance, Ruto must go. Oh, okay, and then it's the UK who's continuing. Oh my gosh.
But you know what's the crazy thing? Remember, you also said before. You told me before. You said, doesn't it look like Ruto is still winning?
Yeah. For me, I feel like Ruto is winning because he's just continuing on with his life and he's just sworn in a new cabinet.
Yeah, he couldn't
And
give a crap.
He couldn't give a crap. He's still doing what he's supposed to. And that cabinet is still the old people that he just brought in on new positions.
Yes.
So from the outside perspective, it's like, okay, Ruto, you're not going.
It's like Ruto is saying, Gen Zs, how much energy do you have?
Yeah, because also the protest that happened last week, when was it? Thursday.
On the 8th of August.
Yes, on the 8th of August. It was very, the crowd did not show up.
They're getting tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's why Ruto is winning in some way.
These people know that how long can these ones keep this up?
We just have to continue running the country, and then because they're going to get tired.
Yes. These puppets come out here and try to convince us that the country needs to do this in order to operate. But at the end of the day, World Bank and IMF are winning.
Yeah.
Because the more these freaking countries cannot repay their loans,
The more they need them.
the more right
Yeah.
these particular institutions have to come in there and to take whatever they can take there.
Yeah.
To give them money. When they cannot repay, we'll just go and take that freaking mine. It's signed. There's guarantees in everything before you give loans.
Yeah, it's true.
They don't give loans here with no guarantees. You understand? Huh? Oh, and we know what we know why you've been approved.
Yeah.
You know when the headlines come, the approved loan. The IMF has approved the loan for Tanzania. You think the IMF just approved it?
No, man.
Okay, sorry, I woke up. Yes. Tell them yes. No. Tanzania? What are the neighbors?
What can we get from them?
What is the population? What are the natural resources of this country? Independence. Who's in power now? What are the different parties in this? They're not just looking at that freaking one administration that they're dealing with.
Yeah.
What are the different parties? In fact, some of these IMF loans get approved in different administrations from an application
Yes.
that was made from another administration,
Yes, exactly.
another freaking puppet.
That's what happened to what's this? Niger.
Yes,
It was Bazoum.
Mohamed Bazoum,
Yes, he
the
wanted
biggest
it.
puppet. He was the one who made all these freaking applications.
Yes, and then it was approved during the junta rule.
Yeah,
Now, last month.
during the rule of the school leaders.
Yes.
So, but it was a puppet that made it.
Yeah, and they still gave the money. So it's like, oh.
It's crazy, huh?
Yes.
For me, it's Niger, take the money, yes.
Do with it what you need. Improve the country, but you know.
But you know, even these loans, when they're given, there are certain agreements and there are certain policies, because IMF reserves the right to come in there and to just suggest this is how you should implement this and that. But junta, these particular leaders now in Niger, these aren't puppets. These are people with integrity.
Yeah.
You understand, huh?
Yeah.
You know, a loan or even a certain thing should be in charge of a corrupt-free government. You see, in South Africa, the EFF is saying we want repatriation of land without compensation. Not just doesn't end there, huh? It must be repatriation of land without compensation into a corrupt-free government.
Yes.
A corrupt-free leader, not a puppet. We don't want repatriation of land without compensation into the hands of a puppet.
No way.
So let Niger take the loan if they have to.
Yes.
They will use it for the good and great of the Confederation, and we'll pray for them.
Amen.
You understand, huh?
Yes.
So that exists. Even us, entrepreneurs, at the beginning, when we used to take out certain business loans, we wanted to make sure that we allocate those funds in areas or even sectors, ideas that will bring about profitable returns.
Yes, profitable rewards.
Yes,
Yes.
that will still give us the capability and the integrity to stand up for the word that we signed for.
Say, we're going to
Here's
pay
your
the-
money back.
Yes.
Relax. So that concept is real. That concept works.
Yeah.
But it must be in the hands of corrupt-free government,
Yes.
not in the hands of puppets.
No, no. Because
What's
they're
the-
not going to use it for the better of the country. Come on.
Who? A puppet?
No.
There's no way a puppet can do something good. There's no way. Don't ever take a chance on a puppet. A puppet is a puppet. And puppets don't have epiphany. Don't even ever expect a puppet to resign. That's why I need to speak to my people from Kenya, the Gen Zs. Do not expect a puppet to resign.
Yeah.
Only the puppeteer will decide for the puppet.
Yes.
It's not up to this particular puppet right now to come out here and say there will be a press conference from State House. I have something to say. What? He's being advised by Meg Whitman,
Yes.
the American ambassador to Kenya. And everything that you see this puppet do or say is coming straight from the puppeteer. Please, Gen Zs. But don't get tired.
Don't get tired. you
Don't
know?
get tired. We're not saying keep going out there, protest, be reckless, commit riots. That's not what we're saying. You
Yeah.
people calm down. You see, there's also, as much as we have people that like what we say, there's also other people that sometimes can just look to think and say, you see, are you trying to incite violence? Are you trying to incite riots? No.
No, not at all. Because there are different ways of getting your voices heard. Protest is not the only way.
Protest.
Going into the road and doing all of that, it's not the only way. There's
Ye-
definitely other ways of getting your voices heard and for change to happen.
Yes, it's to you can create forums
Yes.
and committees and shows and podcasts and different. There's
Yes.
so many freaking tools.
Dialogues.
Even
yes.
protests are allowed. It's a
Yes.
democratic movement. It's a democratic ability. I can be protesting right here too.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing actually. We're protesting.
Yeah, we're protesting for,
Chidimma.
yes.
We're protesting for Chidimma. Yes, we're taking upon ourselves to protest for her.
Yes.
Yes, because we are Pan-Africanists. We believe in one Africa. We believe that Africa is one country.
For sure.
Yeah, it's not 54 freaking countries. You people think so. We don't think so. We know that Chidimma has every right to run for any freaking pageant in Africa.
That's correct. Any pageant.
In Africa. Any pageant. We know that there should have been some Nigerians in that top 16. There should have been some Kenyans in that top 16 in South Africa. There should have been some people from Congo in that top 16 in South Africa.
Yes.
They should have been. But you people, what is happening now is that the system since freaking 1884 has come out here to say only those can partake over there, only these can partake over here. We don't believe in that freaking concept. We don't even see it. No. That's why we have this tone. That's why we detest. That's why we are out here saying, South Africa, you're acting like you're AFROPHOBIC.
Not
Afro.
acting. Yeah.
They're not acting.
No, they're not acting because it's clear what they did. They bullied this person. They bullied her into her mental state was like, no, I cannot do this anymore. Like, it's wrong what they did.
Yes, she said. Let me try to find some more. Where did you stop reading from this identity part? No,
Yeah.
Jeopardy.
Yes.
Public and official reactions. Because we have to ask them. Because I was like, what is the public saying? What are the freaking official people saying?
Yes.
Yes, because I heard that Fikile Mbalula, you know Fikile Mbalula? Fikile Mbalula is the secretary of the ANC.
Oh, Fikila.
The one who was conducting a lot of those freaking disciplinary hearings for
Yes.
Jacob Zuma.
Yes.
And the fact that Jacob Zuma is no longer a member of the ANC. Fikile Mbalula's got a big mouth, huh? But Fikile Mbalula is the one that also had that interview with that supposed BBC interviewer. Oh man, about a year ago. That interview, There's a clip out of that particular interview that went viral where Fikile Mbalula is saying, if Putin wants to come, he can come. He's a head of state. You think we can just arrest him? We don't care if there's a warrant for him. If he wants to visit South Africa, he can visit South Africa. That's Fikile Mbalula.
Yes.
But that was just a small little good thing that he said in that particular interview with the BBC about a year ago that I liked.
Yes.
Other than that, he was being treated like
a goat.
Like, what are you people doing here? Huh? You're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do this. Basically. Because it was a white BBC interviewer who had a stern voice. Yeah, he was telling him, what do you think you're doing here? There's been corruption here, there's been corruption here, there's been corruption here. He had to answer. You can see that, this one is being schooled.
He's nervous.
Yeah, this one is being shouted at. The colonizers are shouting now. That South Africa cannot play with BBC interviewers. Where's the BBC from?
Of course.
From the colonizer.
From the colonizers.
Yeah.
UK.
Yeah. We're coming to conduct an interview there with any freaking politician of South Africa. We are from the BBC.
Yes. We're going to sit and listen and answer the questions truthfully.
Yes.
Yes.
Behind closed doors, they know. Those puppets of South Africa know that, it's the BBC.
Take it serious.
Hey, they came. They are here. They are here. They are here.
On your toes, everybody.
The colonizers are here. Don't think BBC, huh? This is the colonizer. Better get that straight. That's Fikile Mbalula. Even that Fikile Mbalula had some stuff to say about Chidimma, but Julius Malema said some great things about her.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he said it's sad that there's this Afrophobic thing happening.
Yeah, of course.
You should be taking the time to deal with other issues as to just, instead of going at this queen. South Africa's Department of Home Affairs. The department issued a statement confirming the ongoing investigation and the prima facie evidence of identity theft. They highlighted the complexity of the case, emphasizing that Chidimma herself was not responsible for any wrongdoing, but that the situation had to be resolved to uphold the integrity of the country's citizenship laws. We know.
Yes.
We're not, like we said before at the beginning of this pod, we're not saying let her be, let her run, or whatever. But we just still saying the amount of time that South Africa is taking, is very questionable.
No, it's questionable how they focused on this one thing.
When there's so many other freaking things to focus on.
But this is so minor. It's a Miss South Africa. Okay, Miss South Africa, they do a lot. Miss South Africa when they are in their thing. But, it's such a minor thing compared to what else needs to be fixed in South Africa.
Yes, Miss South Africa is nothing.
Yes.
What is standing up here show beauty? Beauty of what? We're talking about economic freedom here.
Yeah.
You should be standing for issues that will advance, that would make your lives better. Not to stand up here to say this one shouldn't wear this makeup. Basically, Black South Africa is out here to saying, why you want to give L'Oreal to her? Why you want to give the L'Oreal prize to Chidimma? No, we want the L'Oreal. It's not about L'Oreal.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, it's very true.
Like we said before, Black South Africa is out here blowing the wrong freaking vuvuzela. They should be blowing the vuvuzela on Orania, not on Chidimma.
Yes.
They're freaking confused, man. They know us by now, and we don't beat around the bush when it comes to this shit. We don't care if you are right. We don't care even if the Home Affairs is right after the investigation to find out and to say it's a complex situation and we need to uphold the rules and the laws of our citizenships. We understand that's right. But Black South Africa, you social people, you are blowing the wrong vuvuzela.
Yes, man.
Yes, zero Pan-Africanism here. Like I said before, we want a united South Africa. We want a united Africa.
This
but
is the aim.
Even if it needs to exclude South Africa for now, let it exclude South Africa for now.
Yeah, because South Africa, come on, it's very disappointing.
You know this united South Africa, you see I keep saying united South Africa. That's because also even within South Africa, they are not united.
Yes. Yes.
It's the most unequal country on the planet. My friend, I have the truth inside me, huh? You see, I make a mistake, but it's not a mistake, it's the truth. It's the most unequal country.
Yeah.
Inequality.
Yes, I know.
Yes. So we need a united South Africa.
Of course.
Besides the fact that we need a united Africa.
Yes.
Yes. But that, like I was saying, this united Africa that we want, it's not all 54 nations or all 54 countries that will just come here at the same time. Boom! We pledge. We are here. Look how long it's taking for BRICS, for people to come in.
Yes. A lot of people, they want to be a part of BRICS, but
With all the benefits that
Yes.
comes with being a part of BRICS. Look how long it's taking. How long do you think it will take a united Africa? It'll be first Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. United. There's a unity. There's a common ground. There's something that's uniting us, even if it's called for security first, safety. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a form of unity. What kind of unity do these Africans people think we are asking for?
we just need the
To
countries.
hold each other by the hand?
No.
That's not the form of unity we're talking about here.
We need
Some-
countries to respect each other and work together.
First, number one, we're talking about security.
Yes.
Ukraine shouldn't feel the freaking right to come in here and do whatever it wants to do in Mali. If you were united, they wouldn't do this shit. Because you are not united, that's why they are out here doing whatever the hell they think they can do.
Yeah.
That's the type of unity that we're talking about when we say we want a united Africa. We're not talking about walking in the freaking mall holding hands. Black South Africa's got a freaking confused, man. I'm telling you. It's true. We're talking about it's possible for us to be united as Africans, and your life will still continue the same way that it's continuing now, but it will start to show fruits in days to come.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
the narrative will change. These imperialistic countries won't think that they can come in here and do whatever they can do. We'll finally then be in charge of our freaking natural resources if we can protect it first. Oh my God. If we have security first, if we have security,
Yes.
if we can unite first and have that common goal,
Yes.
like the Confederation is doing,
Yes.
you know?
Of course.
Okay, if anybody wants to come in here and steal anything, we will defend everything in this particular confederation.
We'll stand together
with
in this,
everything that
in
we
this
have.
triangle.
Yes,
Yes.
we'll stand together.
Yes.
That's the kind of unity we need first. Okay, security first. Okay. And then from there you build it.
Yeah.
Yeah. From there you can start building to this freaking visa that you're talking about. This freaking visa of like, oh, yeah, I can just come there. We're talking about uniting first.
Yes.
We're talking about protection first. We're not talking about this stupid thing of open borders first. It's not open borders first, man. They have it confused. Africa, #Africa Unite means security first.
Yes.
If you attack one African country,
You attack-
all African countries will come to the defense of that particular country.
They will respond. They
Yes.
will also, stand up together.
That's the form of Africa Unite we're talking about. We're not talking about open borders. That will come later. That can come later. That whole system of I can move freely from here to South Africa, that shit can come later.
Of course, yes.
Yes. You see the ECOWAS nations in that West Africa?
Yeah.
If you attack any one of them now, there used to be 15 countries, but when Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger separated themselves, now they're about 12. You see those 12 countries,
Yeah.
if you attack any one of them,
They were all.
ECOWAS will quickly gather in that Ghana, in that Accra, and say we need to conduct a security freaking invasion or operation
Yes.
against whoever the threat is.
Yes.
You understand?
Of course.
That kind of
yes.
doing. But that ECOWAS is 50 years old. Can you imagine?
50.
There were some puppets thinking 50 years ago.
Yo, really?
I don't know.
We have to check if that number is actually true.
I
because
saw
it-
50.
It doesn't sound right.
I saw 50. Some puppets were thinking 50 years ago.
They were thinking uniting like this.
But you know now, there's some puppets. I feel like putting on my shades, man. Let me put on my shades. Let me chill out. Because this light, the studio light, there were some puppets. There were some puppets. No, actually, the news is, yes, I know that they've made it 50 years ago. But there are talks now that they're creating a currency.
The ECOWAS.
The ECOWAS.
Oh.
Yes, they're creating a currency. So that means they are hoping to have their own currency so that they don't have to use the CFA. Yes. But we'll see. These puppets have the tendencies to come out here and just promise, and talk too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're out here, they talk too much. You know the way they were talking so much when there was a coup in Niger? We will conduct the operation, and then the next thing they were in freaking Spain begging for money.
Yes.
Puppets talk too much.
They just talk too much. But listen, wait. Puppets talk too much. Yeah. Yo, Chisekedi.
Oh.
Have you heard what he said? What he said basically. It's not allegedly, but the actual way he said it, they're keeping it a secret.
I heard some things, but not the actual word. The actual way he said it.
Okay. He made an accusation.
Felix Tshisekedi, the president of the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Yes, that's correct. Yes. Felix Tshisekedi made an accusation against Joseph Kabila. Joseph Kabila is the former president of Congo.
Yes.
Yes. So what he did was, he said, the president of the Democratic Republic of Congo has accused his predecessor, Joseph Kabila, of covertly supporting the Alliance Fleuve Congo, AFC militant group. Tshisekedi alleges that Kabila, who still wields considerable influence within the country, is using the AFC's, also M23, to destabilize this government, potentially with the aim of reclaiming power.
Yes.
So Tshisekedi has pointed out to intelligence reports and intercepted communication as evidence that Kabila's network is providing financial backing, arms, and strategic support to the AFC and M23.
Yes. That's what I heard, something like that, but you said it so well. So puppets want to get back in power.
Yes.
In the Democratic Republic of Congo, the richest country on the planet. And I can go as far as saying that that particular Joseph Kabila, whose father was taken out,
Yes.
and then he took power in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and he was the puppet. I don't want to say he was the president of Congo. He was the puppet in charge for 18 years.
Yes, from 2001 to 2019, yes.
For 18 years, that particular puppet was the one to do things for the West.
Yes.
In the Democratic Republic of Congo. I'm trying my best not to call them a head of state or a president. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes. The puppet wants to get back in.
Yes. He's trying his different ways of how to get there now.
And the current puppet is complaining.
Yes.
So these puppets, because they are all puppets, want to come out here and get us to pick a side.
Yes.
They want Rule's voices to pick a side between puppets.
Well, it's crazy.
Should we pick the puppet of Felix Tshisekedi or should we pick the puppets of Joseph Kabila? Felix Tshisekedi comes out here to say that this one is doing this. It's undemocratic. They're going to throw that freaking democratic term towards us. He's going to come out here and say that he has intel, that he has evidence, that he has all these recordings, all these whatever. Communications, yes, proof that there's communications between these supposed rebel groups, right?
Yeah.
So we should I'm trying to find a way to pick my place here. They are both puppets still. They are still both puppets. These puppets want our attention.
Yes.
But we're not going to lose focus.
No.
It's expected. You know, there was a coup in the Democratic Republic of Congo by that Christian Malanga.
Yes.
Yes, another puppet who was pissed because his mines in Kolwezi was being nationalized.
Yes.
By the current puppet, Felix Tshisekedi. And we know the administration, and we know what kind of Congo we lived in during those 18 years of puppeteering
Yes.
of Joseph Kabila.
Yes.
It was nothing. There was absolutely nothing in that 18 years that Joseph Kabila did for the Congolese people.
It was purely selfish.
It was the puppet thing.
Yes, that's all he did.
Self-enrichment. You know, their own freaking thing.
Yes.
Yes. So this is big also.
It is big.
But his freaking focus should be on Rwanda.
Yes. Because now
But
yes.
his focus should be on Rwanda. On Puppet Kagame. Yes. Yes, Rwandese. I'm pointing. Felix Tshisekedi's focus should be on Rwanda. East Democratic Republic of Congo, yes, M23 and Paul Kagame. But now I see a situation whereby here Felix Tshisekedi is trying to create some sort of discussion or conversation
Yes.
that will now start to get us, the public, to entertain the possibility of a supposed conflict or coup d'etat or civil war potential type of thing in the Democratic of Congo, which perhaps could give the right or facilitate the extension of Felix Tshisekedi's freaking last term.
Yes. Because this is what he's trying to do. Because how is he bringing this up now? For what?
They want to play games with us.
He's crazy, man.
This is his last term.
Yes.
This is Felix Tshisekedi, the current president of the Democratic Republic of Congo. This is his last term. But he's already coming up with his freaking tactics.
Yes. To sway. He said, no, we cannot have Kabila back. We want him to stay.
Not necessarily we don't want Kabila back, we want him to stay. To want to say perhaps should it be perhaps the time for new elections?
Oh, yeah.
It's very unstable right now. It's very unstable right now.
Oh, yes, in that sense.
Yes, we cannot conduct elections now. You know, and they can even go as far as doing some funny drill now or some crazy operation that shows the public and the global community, the international community, that, oh, wait a minute, there's a new freaking conflict that's brewing or that's coming up, that's igniting between the previous Joseph Kabila and the current. And how will the next elections be held? Postpone.
Yes.
Felix Tshisekedi's third term.
There you go. Secured.
Or let's change the constitution.
Yes.
Meantime,
they like that.
Meantime, we are out here saying there's 8 million people displaced in East Congo.
Yeah.
Well, these puppets are coming out here with different strategic moves
Yes, to stay in power.
to stay in power.
Selfish things. But they say there are connections between the AFC and M23 and Joseph Kabila. They say that it is well known that the M23 rebel group in the DRC, primarily active in the North Kivu province, the group was formed in 2012, largely composed of former members of the National Congress, has been involved in some of the most intense fighting in the DRC. M23 claims to defend the rights of Tutsi communities in eastern Congo. But it has also been accused of committing serious human rights abuses.
They have.
Yes, including massacres, violence
Yes.
against women.
Violence. We don't want to use the S word before we put the violence word because we're being sensitive to them and to this platform.
Yes.
But those below the belt type of violence,
And the
atrocities.
Yes, of course. And the recruitment of child soldiers. Yeah, that one is so
So,
innocent minds.
yes. So, it's not bad enough that they're forcing these kids to go into a freaking hole and come out with cobalt and these minerals, these blood minerals.
Yes.
But they actually recruiting these kids also to do the fighting, the unaliving.
Shameful. But they say during Kabila's presidency, there was widespread allegations that his government had covertly supported the M23 directly or through intermediaries. The reasons for this alleged support are complex and multifaceted. There's different layers. If there were political and military leverage, by backing the M23, Kabila could manipulate the security situation in the eastern DRC.
He could manipulate.
Yes, therefore weakening his political opponents and justifying the continued presence of government forces in key areas.
He's rich now also.
Yeah, of course.
In fact, they're saying that he pays also.
Yeah, but Tshisekedi also, he said that Kabila is supporting these militant groups by giving them alcohol and making them inebriated so that they can just do whatever they affirm what they are doing in their inebriated state, and that is what is causing them to continuing to be a militant group because they are continually inebriated.
So they're acting like animals down there.
Yeah, that is what Tshisekedi also said.
The colonizers or the Belgian people are saying to themselves,
look at these fools.
they're even using alcohol
Yeah.
on these state issues.
Yes. Alcohol.
Give them alcohol. Okay, go and do this.
But now how in the state of mind?
It's
sad, man.
The mindset of some of these soldiers in these rebel groups is the most is things you haven't experienced, like that we haven't experienced, that our folks haven't experienced. These people don't think like us.
No.
They don't think with logic.
There's a different wavelength there.
That particular alcohol that perhaps was given to some of these people, allegedly.
Yes.
Is a prize.
Yes.
Is an award.
Yeah.
Back in the days of slavery, when a particular slave would do well
Yes.
after fighting another one,
We get a beer.
you get a beer.
Yeah.
You enjoy that, boy.
Yes.
You take that with you. Okay? You did well today, boy. They give him a beer. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Oh my gosh.
You see, those rebel boys, they don't live a lavish lifestyle, huh?
No.
They are trained, they are brainwashed, or they are designed into appreciating also the smallest things. But then when they do the big things, the craziest thing, the biggest atrocities that benefits these individuals, they are awarded with that those peanuts that means a lot to them.
Yes. Oh yes, more alcohol, more whiskey.
Yes. Yes.
More whiskey, more meat.
It's crazy, huh?
Jeez, it's disgusting.
Wow, oh my goodness. Banker can talk, huh? Banker.
Banker, yes.
Oh.
He's
Let me see.
in it.
Let me see what I can try to read here. Okay, let me go to daily inspiration. We have but an ancestor in Cameroon as president. Okay, so he's Cameroonian and he's saying that they have an ancestor as a president.
Oh yes,
In that Paul beer. Yes, you understand him very well. Yes, for sure. Ubuntu, US of Africa. One army, one currency, one people. Faceless leadership, fearless. Yes.
Nana. Oh yeah, that is the protest in Kenya. That's what they called it.
What?
Nan.
Where is that? Can you read it?
It's after the one.
Oh,
that's-
nan.
Yes,
Okay.
nan.
Okay. Okay. In the meantime, using Harambal to launder money. Yes. They are trying to strategize protesters attacked by police. Same in the U.S. Ruto is Western backed. Yes, for sure. The mine is the only real commodity. The rest is just rocks. Sudan war, Islam versus Christianity. That's another crazy one. Handal was also there.
Oh, hey,
Did you see
Handal.
Handal?
Yes, I see her now.
What did he say?
He said, guys, the Tony Stark of Kenya has been pointing out the economic problems that will be coming around the corner for Kenya.
The who? The Tony Stark.
Yes.
Uber drivers had some sort of confrontation with the police in Kenya some hours ago.
Uber drivers.
That's a story to look into.
We'll look into that a bit later.
And we will speak to some Kenyans
Yes.
on the ground. Yes. So that they can give us, so they can send us videos.
Send us the facts.
Raw footage. My friend, send me the footage, please. Did you take any? Exactly. Felix Tshisekedi, he want to play with us. You guys are correct. Yes, brother, VT. Who's VT? Where you from, VT?
I don't see VT here.
VT is not there. Okay.
It's crazy, man.
It's crazy. My coffee is finished.
Oh.
I want to go on, but my coffee is finished.
Oh.
Yo, let me see. Okay, this one. All right, that's cool. Anyway, that's fine. So that's the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Yes.
Oh. We're going to see how that goes, how that plays out. But that was yesterday's, I think it was 2 days or 3 days ago. 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah, I think so.
3 or 4 days ago. Tshisekedi came out complaining. He actually had a meeting with two of these individuals. He looks mad.
They're keeping it private, though.
Yes, this Felix Tshisekedi, the president of the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Yeah.
When he speaks, he really sounds as if he's talking the truth, huh?
He's convinced himself so much talking to himself in the mirror.
Yeah.
This is the truth.
And he says certain things.
Yes, Kabila. Wait, but what is he said, the way he said that he said that Kabila is preparing for an insurrection.
Insurrection is the word. Yes.
Where
to
did you
take
come?
over the government.
Where did you come with this word, you and your French?
No, he's trying to say, no. It was translated. But he is preparing for an insurrection.
Yes.
That's the term I heard literally about this particular
situation.
Recent event.
Yes.
But these puppets are one thing. I read the statement about Chidimma.
Okay.
What the Home Affairs said.
Okay.
That they need to do everything to uphold the laws of citizenship in South Africa. Yes, I read that part. But there was also another statement by the Miss South African organization.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they said, the organizers of Miss South Africa pageant have maintained that Chidimma is a South African citizen and eligible to compete.
Simple.
However, they acknowledged the seriousness of the allegations and stated that they would cooperate fully with the investigation. They have to protect themselves.
Of course they have to
They're
say
just saying to themselves, we want more girls to come next year.
Yeah, because technically what investigation could you possibly be dealing with?
We don't want to be seen as if we are out here kicking her out.
Yeah. It was her decision to
We still believe she's South African.
Yes.
At the end of the day, we don't have the archives or we don't have the freaking software to check freaking Home Affairs stuff. We are just the Miss South African pageant. As far as us, we have an ID in front of us. She's South African.
There's an ID.
But, however, we are willing to, we will be cooperating fully.
It's just it's the natural thing to say. We'll cooperate with any investigation.
politicians.
Yes.
The controversy has drawn attention from political figures, though official statements from top government officials were still pending at the time of reporting. However, several members of parliament have voiced concerns over implications of the case, yes, especially in the context of South Africa's stringent immigration policies and the ongoing debates about national identity. Public relations, public opinion on the issue has been sharply divided. Social media has been abuzz with discussions, with some defending Chidimma, like Rules Voices, arguing that she should not be penalized for her mother's alleged actions, while others believe that her continued participation in the pageant undermines the integrity of the competition. Mixed reactions.
How does that undermine?
Those are those ugly little South African girls that don't stand a chance. Those are those ones, even if they win, we will be like, who the hell is this one?
Yes,
you are Miss South Africa.
You're going to represent us at Miss Universe.
Nah, not this one. You are not Miss South Africa. Miss South Africa must look natural. None of this, there's too much contour over there. Those are the ones who apply too much contour. That are coming out here to speak like this. You better leave Chidimma alone. She's got Nigerian features. Mozambican. Hey, Mozambican women are beautiful, huh? Yo, Mozambique. Mozambique. Hey, look, we've traveled, huh? We've been around this freaking motherland. Some Mozambican women are beautiful.
Yes.
I'm telling you. Now, this particular Chidimma's got genes. She's got traits. She's got this combination of Naja.
Naja. Naja,
This just stings.
She knows how to move.
It stings these little South African chicks.
Yes.
It stings them. No, this will undermine the integrity of the competition. It stings them. I'm telling you. Because look at that thumbnail.
Stunning.
Okay, there's more here. The controversy has also reignited debates over xenophobia and Afrophobia in South Africa. Some social media users have pointed out that the intense scrutiny faced by Chidimma's is reflective of broader social prejudice against foreigners and their descendants. Even those who have lived in South Africa for their entire lives. The incident has exposed the deep-seated tensions that exist within South African society regarding issues of immigrations, citizenships, and national identity.
Yes.
There's broader implications. Citizenships and national identity. This case has brought to the forefront the challenges that South Africa faces in managing its diverse population. The country's history of apartheid and its transition to democracy have left it with a complex legacy regarding race, identity, and belonging. The Chidimma Adetshina controversy highlights the ongoing struggles over who is considered truly South African, a question that has been complicated by the country's history and its current social dynamics.
Yes.
Xenophobia and discrimination. The scrutiny of Chidimma's citizenship has also sparked a broader conversation about xenophobia in South Africa. The country has several waves of xenophobia violence over the years. We told you. It comes from somewhere.
Yeah, there's a root problem.
There's a reason why they're so angry. It's because her father is Nigerian.
It's actually quite shameful. As a South African myself, it's actually quite embarrassing to be hearing these stories. It's very embarrassing to be attacking a person that didn't have a deciding factor in what happened to her.
I guarantee you that a lot of the people that are making noise about this is not coloreds.
Yeah, no.
As we call them in South Africa. Come down, America. The country, particularly against South African. Okay. Let me leave that part. Where am I? Particularly against African migrants. This incident has brought these issues to the surface once again, with many questioning whether the allegations against Chidimma are fueled by an underlying xenophobia sentiment.
Yes. Definitely is.
Impact on the Miss South Africa pageant. The controversy has cast a shadow over the Miss South Africa pageant, with the final set to take place on August 10th. Today.
That was today.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
2024. The winner of this competition will represent South Africa at the Miss Universe 2024 pageant in Mexico.
So who won?
Relax, please. You want to go in there?
I want to just see.
As the investigation continues, the pressure is mounting on the pageant organizers to address the issue diversity. Anyway, that's conclusion and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, check who won. Let's see who won. I hope it's a
Okay.
white South African.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's put a white South African chick. And then we'll probably end the stream there.
Type. Of course, man. Of course.
Of course, what?
It is. The winner is Mia Leroux.
Let me see.
Of course. Let me get a nice
Get a picture in there.
Yeah.
A white girl.
Oh my God. Mia Leroux.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So, Chidimma removed herself from this after all those stupid controversy.
Yes.
And Mia Leroux won
Yeah.
Miss South Africa, a white girl.
Yeah.
I hope you're very happy, Black South Africa. Winner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
If she deserves it, we don't mind. Like we
Yeah.
said before, we are not racist about it. But it's just funny how South Africa they said no to Julius Malema, and now they have the DA in the National Government of National Unity. And they come out here, they also say no to Chidimma, and now they have Mia Leroux. South Africa, Black South Africa, freaking make up your mind, man.
What are you doing?
Well, you keep blowing the wrong freaking vuvuzela. They keep blowing the wrong vuvuzela. Yes, we understand the complexity and the rightfulness that must exist within the immigration process of Chidimma.
Yes.
But you did not vote for Julius Malema. No. And so now you have the DA in your government governing you guys. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And now they go and blow the wrong freaking vuvuzela on Chidimma. And for example, and fate has it now that you have Mia Leroux. Now, if Mia Leroux deserves it, so be it. But we know that these pageants are always freaking interfered with left, right, and center. But this is a message again to Black South Africa who does not know shit about what they're doing. The Afrophobic freaking situation that exists over there is loud and clear. The entire African community can freaking hear it.
Yes.
You need to rethink your approach towards everything.
Yeah, that strategy is not, no, that strategy is out. Remove that strategy of Afrophobic, xenophobic. It's not working. It's not right.
It's not right. And fate is out here,
Yeah.
like showing it to your face.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us today. We really appreciate you guys. On that note, yes, you saw the thumbnail and now you saw the the final news.
Yes.
Yes, the contrast of Black South Africa. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you and stay cool. Do your thing. Remain strong. Remain authentic. Don't fake it. Never fake it.
Yes, exactly.
Never fake it.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you very much. Like the video, share, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Put on your notification bells and all that good stuff.
Don't forget to support the channel.
Don't forget to support the channel.
Thank you very much, guys.
Where the coffee's at, man? My coffee's finished here. Supposed to send some coffees.
Yes.
Where's the coffee? Oh, man. Okay, it's fine. We got coffee. God bless.
Oh.